gentlemen, thanks very much for making time. Three great teams for me, Netsmartz Tigers, the Hunting Hawks, and the Fairway Comets. I'm sure you guys will agree when I say that, it's people that make an event. You can put anything together, but unless you come out and have a good time, it never goes anywhere. Logically for us, the IPL might have been the inspiration, but we thought that the league would be the best way to connect a club. And when we get to that stage, I would love your comments. But before that, just a quick introduction to just a few of you. To start with you, sir. You, in terms of your life, getting here to Chandigarh and what you do on a regular basis, could you share that with us, please?
Sure. My name is Raman Gill. I'm the co-owner and captain of Fairway Comets. So I was born in Chandigarh, grew up in an army family, did my engineering from PEC, Punjab Engineering College, Chandigarh.
Sure.
Then I went to America in '88.
Okay.
Lived there for 21 years, came back and settled back down in Chandigarh. Now running a little small family business and enjoying my golf.
Okay.
Yeah.
You, sir, Mr. Madharu?
Came to Chandigarh in 1983. Basically belonged to Delhi. And been part of Chandigarh Golf Club since 1987.
Okay, it's a long time.
Yeah. And the owners that we've been together since last 30 years. We've been playing regularly every
Fantastic.
weekend without fail. And we are brothers from different mothers.
Both of you as well, I heard that. Manipal, you feel a little bit maybe slightly on the younger stage to all of us out here, but give us a little quick brief on yourself. And I know you've been hell of a success story, but tell us a little bit about Netsmartz.
I'll follow their theme. I was born in Punjab, grew up in East Africa, so went there when we were 7-8 years. I was 7-8 years old, and so I used to go to school on an elephant.
Nice.
I'm kidding.
Genuinely, I'm telling the stories that we have tigers roaming on the road.
There you go, right? So familiar. And then went on to the US when I was 17, 18, did my engineering there. I'm a first generation serial entrepreneur. So in '99 I co-founded Netsmartz, and so it's been 24 years now. We've been growing the business, built it into, I have 12 different businesses now in IT, real estate and education. And moved my bags to Chandigarh only 12 years back, started to live over here. So, and now Chandigarh's home, this is where we live, and we love this city and this club.
Well, just carrying this forward, how come you don't still play regularly on the golf course?
I like to believe I'm an athlete, so I've saved this sport for another few years, because once I start playing, I want to be regular.
You old to chase anything else to chase the ball. Okay, I hear you, Manipal, but on a serious note, I tell you very honestly, I've been in the sport for 50 years, and I want to say something to you, that Chandigarh has conjured up the perfect image of being the perfect club. It was a nursery of some of the finest players this country's seen.
Still is.
I've been coming for a long, long time, and I can tell you, the club back in the 80s was the place to be at. I'm not going to comment in terms of what my thoughts are. I would love from you guys, since you'll have all been here now quite a while, just give us a little feedback of Chandigarh as a golf club and Chandigarh as a city.
So I remember the golf club from when I was back in even the end of high school and college. Chandigarh Golf Club at the time was more of a place to come and hang out with girls than actually play golf.
Okay, that's nice.
But,
not a bad thing to do.
It's always been a place which has brought people together.
Right.
So even when we were young and a lot of us were not really playing golf, but this was the place to come and hang out. Like you talked about this league connecting people. I think this club has been connecting people ever since it's been established.
Right.
So yeah, I think it's an integral part of the city.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Madharu, you've seen it now over.
Yeah, it's almost 35 years I've been here. But unlike my friend Raman, I came to Chandigarh in '83.
Right.
And golf club was the only place where I could get connected to my friends.
Right.
I am outsider from I'm not from Chandigarh.
Sure.
But you are.
So now I'm Chandigarh. But
You've been embraced by the city.
yeah, I've been embraced by the city, but I am not a Chandigarh guy.
Okay.
But now there is no other place where I can be other than Chandigarh Golf Club.
Awesome.
It's my home.
And Manipal, when you said athlete, what is it that, just give us a bit of an idea what you love chasing. Are you a runner? Are you into just gymming a lot? What all is it?
I've played every sport, including golf. And so more or less every sport. Believe it or not, I used to play hockey at a professional level, and obviously
Street hockey.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
So that's been a mainstream sport that I've played a lot,
Right.
but then along the way touched every sport.
Okay.
Chandigarh, I think, is an amazing city. If it was not for Chandigarh, I probably would have not moved back from the U.S.
That's a big compliment. Excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent.
so I think it's a beautiful city, and I'm only about 4 or 5 years old in this club. But as I started to live here, I soon discovered that this is a phenomenal
He
club.
is one of our assets of our club.
Thank you,
nice to
sir.
hear.
That's so
That's
kind
nice
of
to
you.
hear.
That's so kind of
I
you.
tell you that people make up a city, people who support a sport make an event what it is. So just to go back 1 year ago, I know there was a lot of trepidation. People were wondering, will this work, will it not work? I did share all the stories of a lot of other cities which have taken, the lead. But the fact was, the city deserved an event like this. So when you all thought about taking teams, what first came to your mind? Can we just go back to you, Raman?
Yeah, I mean, I think, we were having this conversation yesterday. Unfortunately, there was some nonsense. So there was a lot of discussion about how's this league is coming up and how is this impacting. I think I'm one of those guys, and I think he's going to be echoing my thoughts. I will passionately promote this league.
Right.
Not because it's there's anything in it other than I think it's a great way to bring this club together. The excitement that you see in this club for 2.5 months,
Even prior, the build-up.
leading
Yeah.
up to the league is electric, and the atmosphere is just brilliant. And we just have to do maybe make a little tweak here and just fix it, but it's brilliant for the club, and we have to carry this forward.
Okay.
Partner, there is nothing better than what is happening right now.
Yeah.
So this is the best thing that could have happened for the club. We are enjoying ourselves.
Nice.
We are having such fun. He is my brother from a different
You
mother,
said that a few times.
and we are
I won't be
opponents,
checking
and
with
we
the mothers, I promise
are rooting for each other.
Okay.
We are going to
Yes, we're gonna party together. We're gonna fight on the course competitively, not
That's all right.
fight, but a competitive sport.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be healthy. We're not gonna be doing anything, that's
Never.
negative or
It's not needed
derogatory.
even. I hear you.
Yeah, so
I hear you.
let's play good golf. Let's enjoy. And it's amazing the feeling, whether you win or you lose when you're hanging out with your friends.
only thing that hurts us is when we lose.
No, you must get out there and try to win, that's for sure.
No, we want to win every time.
That's the only
We
way you
lose,
can play this
it
game.
hurts
Play the
us.
best you can,
Yeah,
I hope.
yeah.
Okay, but Manipal, honestly, and this is a serious question, I thought I wanted you to be the third person in this little discussion. I watched the way you've tried to mold your team. You've spoiled them, you made them feel good, and you've given up days at work to actually come out here and support them. What is it that's driving you, and what is that passion? I know you're a sportsman, which is the first box ticks, but what more is it that sort of says, listen, hey, I have to be a part of it rather than just say I paid the money?
So, once you make a commitment, first of all, actually, I want to congratulate you guys. You've done a phenomenal job.
Appreciate that.
And I think this is the greatest product I believe, the club has seen, in my opinion, in the short period I've been here. And also, to a certain extent, the city. It's a phenomenal product. It stretches beyond Chandigarh to, Punjab, and people following and tracing it all over the place, and phenomenal technology you have behind it. But, to your question, once you commit towards something, you have to lead from the front.
I love it.
So,
I like that.
you have to be with your people. And so I think that's really where it is.
This league is not just about the club. Right now in Chandigarh, for the month and a half that this league is, this is the talk of the town.
I know that.
It's not just the media coverage.
Absolutely.
It's not, my wife is always like, oh, you're going for golf.
Yeah.
She's got this app on her phone, and she's, up
She
there,
can follow it.
updating, she's
Yeah,
following
yeah.
it. So, and she's not the only
So
one.
those who are not updating, they're still cursing us.
You know what's interesting? I want to say this to you, gentlemen. When we were trying to think this through, I remember 8 years ago, the one I told everybody, cricket, it's a religion in India, it's never going to change. I understand that.
And I want to change that religion.
No, I'm saying with the numbers it's hard, but that's fine.
Yeah, fine.
Look at it simply, you can go buy a team in the IPL for millions of dollars,
Yeah.
but you can't get onto the field and start playing.
Yeah.
I think what I want, and I need it from people like you to echo this actually encompasses all levels of handicap. It gets you involved in whatever how good you are at the sport.
Absolutely true.
And as long as you're doing it honestly and fairly and enjoying it, there's no reason why you can't have a good time.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's one part of it. But just going ahead. So
Well,
one
one
part
second,
into-
Brandon. I
sorry.
just want to share something with you. I mean, it's positive.
No, no.
We have two 75 plus
I love it.
players on our team, and more than me, they're
passionate about it.
excited about this. You know,
Yeah.
I get a call every evening. I went to this club to practice today. I
Yeah.
went and did this today. And these are guys that are 76, 77 years old.
Second childhood.
You know,
Yeah.
So can you imagine the excitement
No,
that
it's-
you are creating
Yeah.
for these people who, you know, golf is
Absolutely true, partner.
kind of,
Absolutely true.
So anyway, taking this ahead, I know you've got a mentor. You have a mentor, Nutam. You have a mentor
no, we don't.
or advisor?
He is the mentor.
No, I'm
Fair
not
enough.
the mentor. We have on our team the Navy chief.
No, lovely. I know. He's a great guy.
Yeah,
Admiral Lamba.
Admiral Lamba. He's been instrumental in kind of giving us some pep talks, and he's a quiet guy, but and he says
Yeah,
little,
he-
but whatever he says is quite profound.
Great golfer, great golfer.
So, quick question on this, I'm not asking for any team secrets, but what happens at these team meetings and these team discussions? Does somebody ring you up and say, Manipal, I think that we need to do a little bit with our pairings, or what is the kind of conversations that happen behind the closed doors?
Fair bit of hustling, but I think you mentioned, bringing in a mentor. So I mean, we have the great Jesse sir.
Absolutely.
This year. So I think good thing is, when he takes everybody along, and eventually we respect the final word there. From
Oh,
him.
nice,
So
nice.
Us, it is very different. Guys, how many drinks are you having?
Well, I don't think Uttam wants to hear that. Uttam is also a very qualified, not just a player,
Yeah.
a great guy, and
Yeah.
he's really rocked what the PGTI is doing.
But our
He's
hunting
been a great
hawks,
CEO.
we enjoy our evening,
Right.
and it is that maybe
I know.
we sneak their bottles, we sneak their bottles. We have
This
a
is a
wonderful.
bottles game, not a golf ball game. I like that. I love that. No, just very quickly, in terms of if somebody asked you, what does golf mean to you? You tell me first.
I mean, it's my passion.
Short. Passion. You?
Life. Yeah.
Awesome.
Test of character.
Test of character. Okay. And in terms of what is going on at the moment with this event and how it should grow, what would you love to see change in the next, let's say, the next edition?
I mean, I think I wouldn't change much, but I think the one thing.
Just a couple of things. Yeah, just give me a
just
quick
one quick thing I would like. I think there's too much focus on the commercial aspect in terms of we're going to buy bags and sets for guys and all of that stuff. I'd like the focus to be more golf, and it's not about just how much money. I'm a co-owner,
Sure.
and everybody here has money and can spend the money, but it's not about that. It shouldn't be about how many sets we're buying.
This is not their day jobs. Let's be
Yeah, I
honest.
mean, let's make this about golf, and I think that's where the focus should be.
Okay.
For me, it is that it's a club golf. We don't need outsiders to play for a team. Non-members, not needed. Win or lose, we are all
Part of the club.
part of the club.
Institution, okay?
We don't need
Fair
them.
enough. Just wanted to comment. No problem.
Yeah, we don't need them.
Two things. I think I'll echo what Sir said. Let's not get ahead of ourselves and tone it down a little bit so that people are not chasing money and all that excitement around that. And number two, the handicaps. I think there's been a lot of conversation around it. I think off season, a lot of folks seem to focus a lot around
Building their way towards
building their
that.
way, which takes away the
It's
fun.
not nice,
Because
yeah.
I think let's bring back the character and the honesty and have fun.
Okay. And it is meant to be a bonding event.
Yeah.
It's not meant to be who wins and loses.
No.
10 days after this event's over, nobody's going to remember who really won the tournament. That'll be
Oh,
nature.
no, I beg to differ.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. You have bragging rights. It doesn't matter.
If these guys win, they're going to rub it in
No,
my
that's
face
different.
for
That
1 year.
the bar might run
He's
out
our
of
brother.
alcohol. Okay, and lastly, gentlemen, before I to sign this off, in terms of the next year, can we expect to see all of these back?
100%.
100%.
Sure.
Sure.
100%.
I want to hear that. It's recorded. It's gonna be on
100%.
YouTube.
And
Record
let
it,
me ask-
whatever.
let me ask
Whatever.
Let me ask this question back to you. Next year, are we going to see you back?
I would love to, and I just wish that when you hire a professional, and I'm very proud of what I do, I'm very proud of my team that's behind me, we have to be listened to. We are not here in
We are
terms
there for
of
you,
trying
Brandon.
to lean this towards anybody. I love the idea of the over 75. I love the idea of a lady being in the team. I'm saying make it 2 ladies. Why 1 if you've got enough ladies? But at the end of the day, let's not lose sight of what this is meant for.
Yeah,
this
enjoy
platform
golf.
is
Enjoy
too
golf.
precious to waste. I can finish. Pressure at work or pressure on the golf course? Which is harder? Pressure at work. Say it.
the golf course.
No pressure.
I love it.
Retired.
I love it.
I thrive under pressure.
No, he
I thrive under pressure.
Gentlemen, all I want to tell you is there are 21 teams. We've spoken to a few. We love talking to 3 of you. Just keep up this emotion. Keep up this passion. We respect it. Thank you so much, guys.
cheers,
Thank you.
cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, guys.